Ye.
What?
ORSTs or GM or whatever he's called in this system is kind of still chewing on things, but yeah, let's continue. We need to vamoose with the doggo while this sector is open.
I just
Yep, a
press
moose.
the dog.
A mooska. Nothing else seems to happen along the way for the rest of the day.
I'm actually gonna ask the Inquisitor if we should just keep going, and we do have 4 stims still in the med pack. Because if we're
Might be worth it.
close, we might just make a dash for it.
You are actually getting pretty close. It would still be the next day when you get there, but
I
if
know,
you
I
went through the
mean,
night, you might actually even reach it in the middle of the night when you usually would.
yeah, I mean, that's what I'm asking. Should we just forego the rest? Because clearly we're being chased.
Might be worth it.
Hmm.
Now let's give it a shot.
Alright, well, Jeff has the stims, so if it gets too much, we have that option.
We'll be able to navigate you guys out. Close though.
Alright then.
Alright, well, let's keep going.
I guess we keep going through that night then.
Alright. Guys over to...
Fatigue level?
Nope, not yet. Luck rolls.
Call it, Jeff. High or low?
Let's go hide this time.
Okay, high is good.
Ooh.
Barely. Might not be
Alright,
high
so
enough.
you guys will need to make a total of 3 luck rolls.
1 each then. Bacon, Jackalore.
Oh, we're fucked.
I will shoot
No.
you.
Perfect
Oh.
time for the perfect throw.
This is gonna be like a movie scene. You guys are almost out of the hive. Glad I got the popcorn.
Fuck's sake.
You know what? This could actually be very well the last you'll see of this world if this goes right for you guys. So,
You know, given that there are major demons that are fueled by slaughter here, yeah, I was thinking the same thing before you got back.
We were discussing how I should find the secret nuke in our ship.
yep, this is enough for at least a minor exterminatus of sorts. So,
Nuke the hive, if not the planet.
yeah, basically.
I mean, this is Malfi. Yeah, it's kind of like asking for a minor exterminatus, like about time. Like, oh, they finally asked. Oh, that's great.
So, we
Okay.
got sent on a minor scouting mission. We come back as blood-splattered veterans having exterminated a city! We did as you wished, boss. We realized what the real
You're also
mission
gonna
was.
bring back a Fleshhound alive.
Yeah. Doesn't happen very often.
Woman's gonna be happy.
It's a good thing Heide gives us that morale boost.
I don't need it. I can manage
Okay.
without it. Fuck you.
So, yeah. I think I'm just gonna make the end basically way up there. If you guys can get through there, you'll be alright.
Oh, joy.
Like,
And I
at
know
the very-
exactly how to make this the absolute worst thing possible.
oh god. The roll of a 1.
I mean, Jackalor is scouting. He might die first.
It's pretty likely he'll die first then.
I guess I should roll my fucking my silent move.
Keep in mind, I don't see you when you're doing this, so I can't help you with rerolls.
Yeah, silent move. Epic.
Go ahead, make me silent move.
You might
think
want to
I'll reroll
reroll
that.
that.
Yeah, I'll reroll that. I think I'll spend an extra success level, fate point to gain an extra success level.
Aren't you running out at that point?
You might need it.
Mm-hmm.
Make me an awareness test. Minus 30.
Yeah. Minus 30 even with the aspects?
Minus 10 with the aspects.
Yeah, okay. I guess that's the thing.
It's gonna be the mutant. They got to her while we were gone.
No, that's Succubi. You know that, right?
Demonette's attack. Give us back the hair, you monsters!
I mean, I hope it's the Demonets and they don't like metal things, so they go for you guys.
I mean, my toughness
not.
is
Fine.
really crap. I'm not a good sex toy, and you have
this
power
lot-
attachments.
Yep, we found this lot hive.
Oh yeah, that place. No one really goes in there. It's abandoned. Motherfucker.
Those are 2 slot overseers.
I have a feeling that this is where we call for an exterminatus if we get out.
Pretty sure, yeah. So
I'll
how
say
many of
that
them
was
did I
enough.
detect? How many of them do I notice?
No. Jeff, how quickly can you move with the dog?
You can move as fast as you want. He's just not quiet at all.
Well, what's your max move, Jeff? You're muted.
Yeah, you're muted, Bacon.
What? Repeat, please.
What is your max move? Because we might need to run here.
Oh yeah, my run is 18,
18. Flat out run.
and I was reading my maglev. I would need the transcendence to run with it, so yeah, I'm fucked.
You can make it up there, I think, in 2 turns if you're just running while we try to cover you. The rest of us are faster, I think. Well, except maybe Kaide, but me and Jackalor are fast.
The way out is on the top of the map.
Yeah.
I mean, we might be able to kill a few.
That's
But yeah,
not...
I'll just... Yeah. I mean, I'll just go here now and just in the microbead. There are a bunch of sloth over there. Or, well, a bunch of creatures over there. I think I've been briefed on sloth since I was working for Kaido earlier.
You know what you were actually here for.
Yeah, I can get
There's
there.
like at least 3 sloth over there. There might be more.
Fuck.
Guys, say, prepare your weapons. They may already know we're here.
Let's try and back out and go around. Can we go around?
I'll look at Kaide. Does he know if we can go around? We're using the sealed helmets and all that to not be heard, by the way.
Can get
We're
there
just using microbeads.
in rounds going to the middle corridor or going through the corners.
If we go through the corners, it's gonna take longer and it's gonna be harder squeezing the dog through there.
Yeah, but it's
Again,
the same time
how much
running.
They already know we're here.
You might not be able to run through there. It might be too narrow. Look at how big the dog is. It's literally too big for you to carry without half of it dragging on the floor.
Please, guys, can you come to a decision soon?
Well, I'm kind of waiting for Epic to say what Kaide says to the idea of going around.
Yeah. Epic, are you muted?
You might be
No.
muted.
I'm just chewing. Oh, on the wrong. Kaide seems to think pretty hard for a little while. How sure are you that you managed to get away without them noticing?
Somewhat. A little. It was really well good, but I don't know how good they are. I mean, I have reloaded my bolt pistols with... The first I have 2 shots of hyper density and then just normal bolter rounds.
Oh, you actually should have taken even more worse about all the lights.
What?
Don't have dark sight, do you?
On the
Oh, no,
aspects
we
he
don't.
would.
Oh yeah,
On the
true.
aspect he would? No, he was fine then.
Yeah.
We have furnished ourselves with a great many optics in various ways.
Wait.
I'll have my I'll have my my Mark IV last pistols out right now.
Okay.
So can Kaide tell us if we can go around?
Kaide says he's not completely sure which would be better.
There's at least 3 slots. I think I heard more just hiding somewhere nearby.
Remember, Inquisitor, when I said, with our luck, there's gonna be a hive? There is a hive.
Let's try and go around. See how it works.
Okay, so I'm assuming I'll go first.
Sure.
I'm gonna give
So-
I'm just gonna whisper him the equivalent of the last rites for the soon to die in the Emperor's faith.
Go ahead.
Yay.
Oh, so we have to go through there, we can't just bypass the entire area.
Yeah, I mean, do I need to make a silent... Tell me when I need to make silent move and shit.
Just gonna immediately make one, dude.
Okay.
How good are you at detecting traps?
I have an awareness of 2. Well, I have perception of 40 and awareness of +10. And I have search, in case that matters. I have security.
These are all great things. You might want to use your search.
I'll roll my search. Any modifiers? Other than aspects?
Not especially. In
Okay.
fact, if anything, this might be taking a negative. In fact, it probably is taking a negative.
Oh, I need to roll that again then.
Yeah, you'll need to do a minus 30 on this.
With the aspects?
The aspects.
And the aspects is plus 20 and the modifier is minus 30, so I am assuming minus 10.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure, because otherwise it's minus. I
We
think
rolled that.
That is most
I can't.
unfortunate.
I can't reroll that.
You spent all of it. Oh,
Wow, that is unfortunate.
is he still in my sight when this happens?
Yeah, well, he
No,
went
that-
into the first trap, which was going to be in front of you guys by a good degree.
Oh,
Um,
over here?
yeah,
Okay,
Can I roll Can I roll like dodge now?
well, before you
Um,
do, I can give him a reroll, so if he's
Oh,
within
yeah.
my sight when he's making the check, I'm gonna share one of my fate points with him.
okay.
So, good luck. This is all the help I can give you.
Oh, yes.
There we go. So, right before you go into it, you realize, oh fuck. There appears to be some kind of pitfall here. Covered in some kind of material that seems to be making it really hard to see. But there's some form of pitfall here.
Yeah, that place is trapped as fuck. There's no way we're
Gentlemen,
entering there.
So I have an idea. We just need to get them out of the main corridor. So if someone makes a distraction,
I was
on the other
thinking the
side,
same note. I was thinking the
can
same
move
thing. If there are
forward.
traps here and we move, say, across that corner and be ready to run down the main way, someone could just, like, I don't know, toss a grenade in the hole or something. Anything really that makes a lot of noise and makes these fuckers hopefully run towards there, and we can just make them think someone fell maybe in one of their traps. Do we have something heavy we can lob in there?
Looks at the dog.
Rather keep that.
I could try being stealthy if I just use my floating abilities.
I mean, I think I'm the best. No offense to you, but I think I'm better at it.
No, I'm talking about not making noise as I carry the dog instead of this giant thing just going bump, bump every step it takes.
Yeah, true.
Oh, Inquisitor, do you have any psychic abilities perhaps that can distract these things and draw them off?
Maybe. I can make a lot of noise.
I'm assuming the traps are so they can eat people that fall into them. Right?
Probably. Or they're very, very wary of how close they got to the hive, and it could be meant for killing people. Could go either way.
And either
I
way,
think
they would
either
probably...
way- yeah.
Yeah, they would probably check out if the traps got triggered. So we can just, like, trigger one that's away from where we need to go.
I
Okay.
suppose that would be traps on the other side. So
Yeah, why don't you sneak ahead, Saurus, and see if you can detect one over there that we could trigger?
Where?
Across. This
over
away.
Here? Oh,
This-
yeah, that way.
Somewhere there. And then we can
Right.
just make a break upwards.
I'll make a silent move.
Alright.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I all of a sudden regret. Can I? Do you want to reroll that? Do you want, Chris?
I can give you one more reroll. I will save one fate point for emergencies. Is this what you wanted on?
Yes, almost certainly.
All right, then. There you go. Don't fuck it up.
That is the... Fucking hell.
So
Fucking hell.
you see him walk forward. He seems to be trying to do very stealthy things. And suddenly he trips and falls right onto the metal plate right in the middle.
Fucking hell.
I just see on all through the beats. Just continue running in that direction. Run forward.
He's using Mommy Jeff to sacrifice Severus. Oh, that is beautiful, Bacon. Keep running, Severus. Keep running. You heard Jeff.
Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna keep running.
Run! You can definitely hear that something's now going on around you. Or maybe
Yeah, I'll just use
a lot of
sprint.
things. Oh, whoops.
Well, yes, I have sprint so I can run at like insane speeds together with
One
my...
moment.
Yeah, you might get away. That's... You might get away, Jackalor. Good luck.
Oh my fucking god.
I didn't do this. This was Bacon's idea, but I totally approve.
Oh.
Logically, he would have the best chance of surviving if he just ran and created a distraction.
Yeah, he's the fastest. He's one of the two fastest people, and he's better at fighting.
Oh god, that's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Good luck. Try to bring my bolt pistols back.
I mean,
I just say,
I have my my Mark Force ready, but yeah, I'll be running flat out sprinting.
Okay, I'll need you guys to make me concealment rolls real quick.
Bonuses, penalties.
You'll get plus 40 each.
Oh boy.
Concealment, where are
And
you?
that is where my last fate point gets spent.
I...
Sake.
Oh.
No.
God damn it.
Minus... No, just plus 20 because I don't have trained. And I use my faith. Can I burn my faith to just auto-succeed?
He wishes to burn his fate.
Keep in mind
If
I
you
already
burn your fate
failed.
point-
Yeah, you already failed, so it's not really worth it, honestly.
Oh,
Unless
If I-
Epic chooses to be generous.
yeah, I mean, I could burn my faith like 2 points. And everyone succeeds.
We all jump on him as he levitates off the ground.
If you are willing to burn 3 of your fate points, 1 for every additional passenger, you will somehow be able to use your levitation with them and the dog and just be semi-immune for about 2 rounds.
Well, actually, Hyde might still succeed. You might not need to burn all 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's rogue Kaede first.
Well, it doesn't really matter per se, but we'll see what he does.
Well, that's the point of hiding.
Does he have fate to reroll that?
Does?
Did you take his bonus into account? You didn't. It was plus 40, remember? So you need to reroll that anyway.
Oh, good point. No, he succeeded pretty good.
Yeah, so I just need to burn 2 faith.
Okay.
Kaede
Jeff.
seems to be able to move himself over to a wall.
Jeff, I got you. I'm gonna be the turret, you be the tank. Kana
Grab you
down
with
out,
my-
ready.
right? Grab you
So
with my
Jeff just
machine gun,
floats
right?
up to the ceiling. When they look this way for a very brief moment, they don't notice him up there.
Yeah, I have like 60 movement when sprinting.
Oh yeah, then you're definitely the fastest. Bye, Jackalor.
Yeah, like sprint 60, then
So
30
here's
for
the good
run.
news. I do believe you are faster than them in general.
Yay!
But
They're kind of good at just keeping up with you in general too.
Just circle around. We'll try to set up an ambush further up.
Right, totally. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, so I think the vast majority of these things are going to end up following.
Goodbye, Jackalor.
I mean, in theory, I can run from them forever, right?
You can be physically active in a serious way at the most for like 4 hours before you take fatigue level anyway, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think about 5 will still be left. By the way, because I thought you were gonna do something different, you're only burning 1 fate point.
no,
We'll just burn 1.
Yeah, we just want to
So,
sneak behind while Severus draws them off.
So in general, you're going to be able to keep up ahead of them, but I don't think you're ever going to be able to quite enough just get.
they can actually catch up to me when I run 60.
You actually run 60.
I mean,
Yes,
one
I can
turn you
for
run.
one turn 60.
One turn you run 60 and the next you run at normal speed because you can't sprint at full speed
Yeah.
continuously.
I run 60 then 30, so I say in 2 turns I can run 90 in total.
Okay, so yeah, sprint doubles your run, right?
Yes,
For
which is
Oh, yeah.
60.
You'll be able to get away from them then, and then they catch up a bit to you on the next turn, and then you run again.
what if he actually takes the fatigue and tries to draw ahead by running for 2 or 3 rounds continuously?
I'll let him try and actually go into a spot to try and hide then.
Yeah.
Well, when
So
they're
can
gone.
I like take the fatigue level and then like spend a burn a fate point to succeed on the concealment test?
We'll get your agility bonus and successes. There you go. They can't beat you.
Yay! So
I'm not
I
really
take a
supposed
fatigue
to
level.
allow that kind of shit, but you know what? I'm burning people's fate points for it. Sounds great.
Yeah, I'll take the 1 fatigue point, thank you. So, guys,
Yeah.
By burning fate points, you have gotten rid of a majority of the slog currently near you.
We would just like to sneak on ahead and try and get past the dangerous spots. I'm keeping a lookout with the auspex as best I can.
I would just float
Because
behind
it
him.
appears that they're moving around a decent amount, you'll be able to detect some life signs. Just in general, you can probably tell there's about 5 still around.
Mm-hmm. So I guess
Which
we...
means you cut it down to about a third of what it was.
Mm-hmm. I think the dream is to just move stealthily and try and pick a moment when they're moving away from the corridor and presumably looking, you know, in different directions or something, and just try and make a dash across any open spaces where it opens up and just, you know, make for the exit. Quiet-like.
It seems at least 2 of them seem to be just guarding the way out for some reason.
I mean, if we get 18 meters from them, I could just do a final sprint out of the place. Like, here. We need to get here where I safely carry the dog.
Here. Are they moving in this direction?
They seem to have started some kind of patrol.
Inquisitor ambush. Kill the 2 run.
Kinda hard to kill most of the time.
Do you want to go through the
Can't
traps?
you, Inquisitor, could you just use your telekinesis to move them away, like you did fighting the demon?
I could try.
We need a gap, and then we need to get past. Somehow.
Well, I think if we can just kill them fast enough and going, you might be able to just get out of here fast enough.
There's at least 5 left. You can't run while you're floating, Bacon, right?
No, just walking speed.
Let's move the edge quietly. To the corner rather, so we're ready for a dash. Let's try and time this.
Kaide looks around the corner real quick, notices they're not paying any attention this way, goes to the other side.
I'm gonna get off of Jeff because he might need to run. Very careful.
Oh, I would need to roll to see how much time I can float. See.
Okay.
5.
Yucca planet.
Yeah, I can float for 11 minutes. So I suppose it's 9 now.
Yeah. Let's close.
Let's wait right
And
here. They'll get close.
I was thinking we start moving the moment they've turned around and start heading away from us.
Okay. Any other plan? Go up, they go down. It'll take about a minute and a half or so for them to get close. Then they turn back around and start heading the other way again.
And we start trying to, well, move up.
Attempt your silent moves.
Any bonuses?
Do you want additions? Because there's plenty of subtractions.
I suppose that mine should be good. I mean, I'm not
Yours
dodging
is
the
fine.
ground.
In fact, I'll give you a plus. I'll give you a plus 30.
So how many subtractions? Because we already have plenty.
I was just gonna go ahead and let you just do it baseline. If you make me make modifiers, they will be subtractions. Technically, you're moving on metal plates.
Yeah. Okay, let me explain what I'm trying to do. Essentially, make as much distance as we can before we initiate combat, because I figure at this point we're gonna have to kill at least one of these.
Yeah, okay.
That's the plan.
In fact, Bacon, I'm not even gonna let you roll. You're floating in the air. You're not making noise.
I mean, I'm
Oh, thank
quiet,
God.
technically. Kind of.
1 degree.
1 degree, it's better than nothing.
One more person.
Does he have any fate left?
Does. He wants to spend it. It didn't help.
Chris, do you have any faith left?
No, I spent the last of mine on trying to save Jackalor when he fell on his face, I think.
Dioda's down to his last fate point.
I assume we're moving up with our weapons at the ready the moment they turn.
Yep. So, you guys start moving up. I'll even let you guys, because you did good enough. You'll go up and even get fairly close. You'll get to point blank.
Oh, nice. That means a shotgun to the face is the better option, I think.
Kaede tried to sneak around the corner and then tripped and fell.
For fuck's sake!
Ding, ding, ding. And they immediately turn around. Initiative.
I have... Well, clear it out of the old stuff. Oh... God damn it! Of all the goddamn... Wow. Well, shit.
No, mine's right. Yep. Fuck.
You're ahead of them.
Well, one of them did good. The other one not so much.
Jeff.
I think Jeff actually is the... Yep. Okay.
Complete the
Log will
mission.
get to go first.
My bonus is better than Jeff's.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. I have +7.
He got
Oh,
a 1
it
of the
is.
die.
Never mind. Let's switch you guys. So, the first one to go is actually in front of Cormac.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the good news was they weren't actually expecting anyone else. The bad news is they don't necessarily need to. It goes up to you. It takes a swipe.
Shit.
It successfully hit.
I do have a dodge.
Attempt it.
Currently not.
Okay. Is this where I kill the party? Takes a 12.
That's daring then. I assume I have a total reduction of 8. So I take 4.
Will take 4. And then its toxicity will come through.
No, wonderful.
Of which I need to go check, but I think you make a toughness test and stuff like that, and then take more damage and awesome shit like that.
Oh dear.
Okay, so minus 20 toughness test.
Oh, good joke, good joke.
And you take 1d10 points of damage. It cannot be soaked.
Not even by toughness?
Nope.
Well, I'm not in critical yet because I took those 2 health levels.
Well, some of my characters finally dealt damage, and oh, surprise! The reason they're so dangerous is they do a lot of damage.
Well, shit.
Your turn. You are now in melee with that thing.
Yep. Oh god, and these fuckers explode too. Well, nothing for it. Did they have armor last time we fought them?
They did.
Okay. I'm able to take a half aim at it, right? Even though we're in melee with a...
Yep. Yeah, you can.
Actually, no, that's not worth. Because... And here's the fun part. Cardon doesn't do the extra D10s unless I extend the stock.
Yep.
So, essentially, it's an additional minus 20 on the weapon. Right? For being in melee with it when I fire a pistol.
No, with a pistol you don't take any penalty. But you lose some of your bonuses.
So how does that work? Ah, crap, that's the hit thing. So, half
Just
aim.
consider a regular hit.
So I just flip it to standard range for the hit.
Yep.
Okay.
There's a +0 on it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else will still apply.
Yep, that misses.
It looks like you just ran out of ammo.
I have 2 more rounds in it. This is the shotgun pistol with the fire selector. So I have 3 different kinds of shells in there. I use the normal one.
Jeff, what do you want to do?
What would I need to just be able to float above them?
There's not quite enough room for you to just go on by them.
I think you hit like one of these styles with the nuke.
Just takes one hand. From my understanding, you should have a hand available.
Yeah, I have one hand available. So yeah, I am 4 meters speed.
If you can, fuck up the one that hasn't gone yet, because he's not in my face and I might be able to avoid dying horribly that way.
Yeah, I will use my scatter shot, so it will hit both of them and you will save.
Unless you miss.
Yeah, but let's hope I don't miss.
There's the
We always have
confidence there's that confidence we're looking for in a person with the tactical nuke.
Alright, go ahead. Try and use your tactical nuke. You'll
Kaide
get a
isn't,
+40 to hit the ground.
by the way, Kaide isn't on initiative.
Kaide is not on initiative. Bad Kaide, get on initiative.
Standard. Plus
He
14.
stood up and walked in your guys' direction, so he's in front.
That's
Yeah, fuck it.
retarded. Why won't he use psychic crap from the ground?
He wants to stand up at least.
Ah.
A lot of the psychic stuff is full round.
I hit, so it's 2d10 of damage, 4 pen, energy, shocking, 4 meters of blast radius.
Oh joy.
And is 19 damage.
With pen of
19
4.
damage to all of them. No,
Oh.
4. You ignore their armor.
Would it fuck
Good
up
job.
the... How thick are those walls? Would it hit this one?
They're thick enough that it stops that, yeah.
Okay.
Basically, you see Jeff emit an immense amount of electricity, throw what looks like a glowing blob of it, and it explodes in a bunch of electric.
Shocking affects them, or they are immune?
Shocking will affect them. You have armor on, so they'll get a bonus. I think they get a bonus, right?
Think they do.
Shocking, where'd you go? Oh, receive a +10 bonus for every armor point they have on the location hit. Which they got hit in the torso, basically. Good. They'll get +30. Both of them. Oh, one of them did.
Which one?
Sadly, it was the one behind the one disengaged.
No, that's good. That means I don't die this turn.
True. Will not hit you. This one is currently shocked. Do we have a appropriate shocking? Want an appropriate shocking image. This'll do. Okay. Oh, and it is for equal to a number of rounds equal to half the damage they suffer. So I actually need to put that as correction.
Well, now.
The one in the back appears to be just seizing up. Which is very odd to look at because it now reveals that it is definitely not a human shape. A lot of little entangling worms and everything. They're just kind of all seizing up all around it.
Wonderful. Joyful tidings.
Alright. And Kaide's turn's already passed. That's the slog's turn. Next turn, the slog in front of you goes. What was that about you not dying?
We'll see.
I think the ones in the background have heard you, but I haven't quite gotten to really getting ready to go over. Alright. So, well, I think it's just gonna try and they can. I'll try and do an all-out attack, though.
What a cunt. Well, I do have a reaction. In
Try
theory.
and dodge.
I mean, I kind of have to try.
I mean, I already rolled damage because I don't think you'll ever succeed on it. But... yeah, even if you rolled a 1, it wouldn't have quite done it.
Well, I think I need to burn a fate point to cancel this crap.
I think you do, unless you want to just do it after the damage goes through. There's no pen.
Unless this is actually primitive, no.
It's not.
Yeah, then I have to burn it to essentially deal with this crap.
There wouldn't be a point. Kaide then goes. Kaide goes. Oh, that thing hurt him bad.
Actually, I think I might have...
Kaide, how fast do you move?
What did Kaide roll for his initiative? He rolled a 1 as well, so we're tied. Yeah.
Pull off.
Okay, 1d10s?
Yep, just roll 1d10 each. He wins.
Okay, what does he do?
Billy wants to get rid of that thing as best as he can. Theory. One of these would actually be better. It's hard enough on that. It'll do great. Okay, that might be worth what he would want to do.
Fuck this planet anyway. Risk all the perils, just go for it.
Well, going for all perils, huh? Push. Oh.
Stun is better, because they do explode.
I think he'll try and stun it the best he can. Which his best attempt to do that is going to be push. Gonna attempt to push it. Push it. No, no. Wait, no, not like that. 5 points. Base of 8. 4. No 9s. 29 total. Yeah. These may or may not be, really elite enemies. Who knew?
I blame you, Jackalor. We should never have allowed you to roll. A fucking 1.
Sweet. Okay, there's a really good chance he's just gonna fuck this thing over. Not like super good, but a really good chance. It makes a strength check. Not have unnatural strength or anything, so just a strength check. It fucked that up horribly. Happiness. Happiness. Great. Kaede. Kaede has some shit on his end, on the other hand, where he can't even fail this. He rolled a 4!
See, I'm growing on him. He's starting to like me.
Oh my god, really? Okay, you just suddenly see Kaede, he does something with his hands as if representing slamming something into the palm of his hand. The thing lifts up and just gets slammed immediately into the ground, taking 10 fatigue levels.
Okay. So it's no longer a threat, I'm gonna assume.
Can assume correctly.
Yeah, quick draw countdown, sprint towards the other end of the corridor, post up there.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna head on over here, cover them as they run.
I would just stop floating and run.
We
I
can,
believe everyone is running.
Jackalor, you can pick it up on your way out if you want to. We're not stopping for another prisoner. I mean, then again, how hard would it be for Bacon to grab it? Because he does have a free hand.
Moderately. They could probably take some pot shots, but they're probably gonna get those anyway, so.
I leave it to your greed and conscience, Bacon. Out of character, please don't, but it's right there.
It's like heresy. You don't want to touch the things.
Right then.
Oh, wait. Shit. I made a mistake. Actually, still able to get up. Even though it has 10 fucking levels of fatigue, it's technically not above its fatigue rating.
Oh shit.
It's 10.
So if I disengage, it can't attack me and I can move 4 tiles in any direction, I believe.
At the moment, it is actually on the ground. Literally. It's been slammed into it.
Okay.
And it does not look like it enjoyed that at all.
Is it able to threaten me is what I'm asking. Because that determines whether I run or disengage.
It will not threaten you right now.
Okay, then yeah, then I'm just hoofing it to the other end so I can cover them.
Wish to do the same, Jeff?
Yep.
Well, measure out your 18
Only one that
meters.
Right. And it's on the ground, so you could actually just hover right past it.
Did Severus
No, I
return
need
my
to-
picked recorder?
I need to get on the ground for running.
Yeah, Kaede is the only one that won't be able to actually just run right behind you guys. He'll go up a little bit closer to the slog. Guys will now go on to the initiative. Get a pot shot or two.
Who? Us, the Slaw, these dudes, these dudes. You still have full health, right, Bacon? And fuck ton of armor?
Yep.
Do you have resistance versus toxicity of any kind?
I'm not sure how.
They need to do
much-
actual damage to him to do the toxicity.
But if they are within 10 meters, I can just use my overpowered weapon.
Try not to hit the Inquisitor. We can't record him being swarmed by the Slaw, so we have an alibi. Because he probably...
Next turn, the slog does not take an action to get up. It, in fact, just immediately gets up.
Slurp?
Yep, slurp. It has the thing where it just gets to get up as a free action.
Cunt.
There's a Kaide. Attack it! It'll be the last mistake it made in its life.
I mean, you say that, but at the same time...
I still can shock it if necessary.
Suppose we'll see. There are two of the tougher ones as well.
That tried to make a hit. Kaide says, "What, mate?"
They still explode, is the
Parries
thing.
it. Kaide failed to parry it. He still has a fate point.
He
Fuck it,
does.
this is a great time to use a fate point.
Well,
Doesn't he get an actual? Well, no, it's an attack.
yeah, he can
He
reroll
only gets that
attacks.
if he successfully parries. So
Oh.
that's why this is a good time to make, a fate point. To try and do that.
I'm just looking forward to the moment in orbit around the burning husk of this planet as he claps me on the shoulder and goes, "You did good, guys."
And he successfully parries it.
Just
He gets
enough.
a free attack on it.
Fuck you, Slaw. Fuck you. Just fuck you, and fuck you again.
Will activate as a free action his ability as well. So, slight jest. Deal damage. Dealt a lot of damage. Not enough to kill it, though. In fact, not even close to kill it.
And nothing of value was lost, just a worthless clone.
Pretty sure. I think they do, right? Let me double check. How do you... Oh, okay, good. I did it slightly wrong, but I'm not gonna change it. I know what to do. It's all good. Part doesn't matter. Just checking for. Yep, I don't see any 9s.
Yeah, he's
Now
not pulling any punches on these, he's just like going nuts on the power he's putting in there, right?
Yeah, of course he is. Oh god, these have a lot of willpower. Failed his. He. How well do you do on yours? That, at least. Yes! Fuck, yes! Alright, do well. Do well, baby.
Bacon, it's okay. You don't need to rage quit. We might still survive.
No, I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. It was to change the tab, but I closed it.
Rip, noob. Epic is counting health levels.
He hit it into the critical, which means it gets a +2 to the critical. Alright. I actually do need to figure out where he hit. Hit 5? Oh wait, no, it doesn't actually really matter. It doesn't take critical damage. But it's more or less dead.
It depends on what table it's on. 5 might be enough to fuck it. Maybe.
Why I was saying it might matter, but it doesn't care about its limb. It's just rending torso. Body 5. 1d5 levels of fatigue, but it doesn't take any critical.
Nope, but it should be on the ground forever.
Oh, that depends if it's rending. A force sword might be something else, unless you check.
You know what? I'll just let it apply. Fuck it. It took 5 levels of fatigue. 15 levels of fatigue. It's on the ground unconscious.
Oh come on, it's completely legit if the Inquisitor fails here for us to have to explain that.
Okay, what the...
Sure. You know what? It doesn't apply. It's still up. Fucker. You think you can kill me with critical damage?
I don't approve.
Stuff.
Oh, that's what it is. They are only stopped by critical effects that inflict killing results. Good to know.
Where are the force weapons? As in Inquisitor's Handbook?
Yes.
Yes.
Force sword.
Alright, 1d100, 25 or lower is bad.
Yes, it is indeed rending.
Why? Well, he actually does still have a dodge action. We'll see if Kaede can dodge. Kaede couldn't dodge it. Takes 2 damage. It lightly burned him.
That's the exploding thing?
That's part of its exploding stuff, yes.
Ah. Well, then toxicity comes into play as well if it did damage.
No, that was its toxicity.
Ah.
Basically, some of the blood got onto him, and that's very toxic itself.
Yeah, I remember. I remember when we last killed one of those. Okay, so what do these two cunts do?
These two cunts start trying to get up to you guys. How fast do they move?
Can we have a coin flip as to whether they go for the Inquisitor or us?
They are the ones that are horrible. Good to know. Want to know which one they're going for, eh? That's what you want to know?
It's mildly curious.
I think they'd go for the ones they hear are trying to escape. They don't want anything getting out that knows about their hive.
Good luck, Jeff.
Besides that, what was I trying to look up? How fast they move.
You forgot
Hey,
to
can
add one
move
of
up
them.
to 30.
You forgot to add one of them to the initiative, by the way. This one.
Yeah, that was intentional.
Ah. Never mind
These are
then.
the smart ones that know what's going on. That one's still trying to figure it out.
Are they... How fast are they?
Oh, they can just move up to 30.
And a flat-out run.
Yep.
That's a sharp
Oh.
corner, though. Surely.
They have enough extra run that it doesn't matter.
And I can probably make it there on a normal full move.
Well, that means that I can get to these save points before taking
Well,
retreat.
yes, they are generally insanely smart, Jackalor. Let me be forgiving for, some things, though, okay? These are supposed to be their overseers. I'm going to make them somehow different from the other insanely smart creatures.
Well, Jeff, the enemy has provided you with an opportunity to AoE. Don't disappoint the enemy.
At this point blank, I suppose.
You want to use your explosive shot in point blank range?
You just
No.
shoot here!
Yeah, I will shoot behind, but I don't want to
I
damage.
mean, look,
people.
you already get like a plus. I'm just going to say a plus 30 just to hit the ground behind them. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
You
So,
don't
yeah.
want to shoot point blank with that.
He wants to make a precision shot so that the dog doesn't get hurt, because we don't want it to destabilize.
This is very true. So you're still going to just have to make a. I'll give you a plus 20. Slight decrease because they're in the way, but
If I don't take a half aim, I could still move this turn after shooting.
sure.
You could move first, and then pop them in the
That
face.
too. Certainly
Yeah.
do that too.
That makes total sense. Why do I do the opposite? I can move 3.
1, 2, 3. Doggo is with you.
Alright. I could just. I need to shoot behind
Just
them.
shoot right in front of them. I think. Nah,
That
you'll
would-
need to shoot right on them. But shoot the ground right underneath them. Shoot the ground right behind them. I keep measuring it, redoing what I'm saying.
And he's carrying the doggo, so it should technically be right on top of us, in my face.
This is true. So right on them, just shoot right underneath them. You'll get a plus 40 to shoot the ground underneath them.
Standard 40.
It won't hit the doggo. Definitely isn't hitting the doggo.
Okay then. Do
Can I
you
reroll the
have...
damage?
Do you have a fate point left?
Yes. I
Thank
have
God.
a lot of fate points left.
Yeah, you can re-roll the damage.
Can
You
I-
can re-roll the damage as in the 2d10 plus 4.
Oh, I
You
used
fucked
the
it up.
ballistic. Yeah, I used the wrong weapon.
There we
Thank
go.
God.
So,
No later.
does
Below
accurate...
gold, right?
Does accuracy help against these fuckers?
Well, of course it would, if you get a chance to use it.
Well, I think I do here. There might be a penalty for things being in the way, but I do have the countdown out.
Alright, time to see what happens on this front. At 30. 30. Neither of them succumb to the shocking.
Yeah. That's not surprising. Well, okay then. I would like to shoot one of them with a half aim at short range for a single shot of manstopper bullets, and the Carnodon gives me plus 20 due to the scope and the accurate.
All right.
Okay.
A real good shot.
So that's a manstopper round, 3d10 plus 4, pen of 5. Kindly get fucked.
We get fucked. That is correct. Pen of 5 disregards what a little armor it has. Shot it in the torso. The total of this much damage. Which one did you shoot?
Either one, say the one on the right.
Okay. You notice that you took an amazing shot at it. Pieces of it went in various locations. It's still up.
Inquisitor!
I'm a little busy! Oh, the Inquisitor. Ah, damn, there's no way to get out of there and help you guys at the moment. He's just gonna use his lightning attack to just kill the fuck out of this real quick. Take his full round, though.
Yeah, it's full round.
I mean, he could just try and zap the one I hurt and kill that one on the counterattack, right?
The psychic powers while in front of something that can attack you. I don't think that sounds like a smart move.
I mean, it's in its face anyway, even if it's targeting the dude right in front of him.
I would say you'd probably just want to kill this as much as possible.
Yeah, you probably want to kill them one at a time.
This one gets to try and re-roll that.
Slash, slash, slash.
Slash, slash, slash. Defeated. I'll let it try and dodge. Go ahead. Try and dodge. Failed. Alright. Not going to really bother with trying to do too much else in some ways. And it died.
Sploosh.
Sploosh. Roll another D100. He does not get splattered with gore.
Okay. Good for him.
Okay, it's dead.
Yeah.
And that one is stunned.
And that one's stunned. If I remember right, it's even stunned for like 4 minutes. It's rounds, right?
It's rounds. But it still has 3, I think, or 2. So
Should
please...
get 2 then.
Something like that.
Okay. And then that one goes, and that's, I just decreased its thing for that. Overseer's turn. And they had time to get their weapons ready.
Think they take a full move?
No, that's what they were doing in their room.
Ah. Once.
I told you they didn't immediately come out, but they definitely heard you. So this could go really, really bad.
I mean, the dog gives cover.
Jeff is big. Am I taking cover behind Jeff?
You wish to try and take cover behind Jeff.
Yes,
You'll
please.
need to use your reaction to do so.
Okay, sure. It's still better than...
All right, they're both going to take a shot at Jeff. And I think they can move close enough to get into point blank.
With a half
They can.
action, certainly.
Action, have action. They're both in point blank. Jeff, I am sorry. This might be where you actually die.
Listen, I'm sorry, Jeff, but you have the most fate points of all of us, I think, and I am 1 away from critical damage. And you're unhurt. It's for the good of the mission.
So here's the good news. They only got 1 shot each in this thing.
You missed.
Failed.
Is that a jam?
Oh god.
Is that a jam?
This is so
If it was, it doesn't really care about it.
Oh, good. Wonderful.
It has only 1 round in it, and its other uses as a melee weapon, so...
Oh, joyful tidings. I mean, it's being used as intended, Jackalor.
Ah, that one succeeded.
Of course he left.
Rage quit.
Ah, nah, it's alright. It only dealt 18 damage. Sure, Jeff is able to take that just fine. Was not actually the worst it could have been.
Yeah, that is true.
Fact, it was out middle land. It was a midland kind of shot. That was the only shots they could take. Yay.
Eight fucks. Well, since
But shit.
Jeff ain't
Jeff
here,
has 12. Toughness bonus of 5. Full armor is at 8. Full of 2. 5. 7. So 7 gets subtracted. Take 11. Ow! He is actually also now 1 away from going into criticals.
okay. Well, I would like to fuck up the one that is already wounded since Jeff ain't here.
Okay. I think I will let Jeff attempt to do the explosion again, at least.
Okay, then.
Because it's kind of necessary if you guys are to live, you know?
Now go ahead, then.
Heck, I'll have him do a half aim.
I mean, we kind of need the Inquisitor anyway, so we're waiting on him.
There.
I'm actually gonna split the video here, as you figure out how fucking the things are.